Yeah, this seems good. Like, we pretty much still eat what we want, what we like.
I haven't cut anything out. That's what I told someone the other day. I'm not, because they were like, well, I don't know how much fat you can have. And I'm like, however much I want. I'm not cutting anything out. I'm just adding better things.
Yep. It's not about taking anything away from you. We don't like. You don't want to. You take something away, you're going to crave it more. You're going to want it more. It's about moderation and healthier options. And
Totally.
Brad, let's start with you.
Okay.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Good.
I
are things?
abandoned the food diary.
Oh, you are?
It seems like food's affecting me less than it was.
Really?
So,
That's good.
I think because he's eating more veggies.
Out of all your goals so far, what are you most proud of?
reduction in sugar and eating without distraction was what I've done the best on. The energy drinks, I've made a pretty big dent in that. Well, I went into it thinking I would be no caffeine at all, but that's not happening.
Yeah.
The black tea didn't cut it.
Yeah.
Wasn't a good
So
enough
what have you
substitute.
struggled with the most?
The caffeine, I guess.
Yeah. Okay.
It feels good to not eat so much sugar all week. And
how are you liking your current goals?
they're great.
Tell me how you think you did since our last check-in. Do you think you did good? You did better than the last check-in? Or you're doing your best? What do you...
I think I'm doing good. Didn't quite do the veggie bucket thing this week. It was a different week.
Yeah.
And I missed that. But I ate
A lot of
whatever
veggies.
veggies we have around the house. So
Yeah.
I clean them up. But next time we go shopping, I'll be getting another one.
Yeah.
Because that was kind of a...
How do
We
you...
were leaving tonight. I had to go out of town, so we didn't want to buy a bunch of stuff this week.
How do you feel after eating all those veggies? Like, do you feel a difference?
I think I feel better.
Yeah?
It's pretty subtle. I don't feel as bad
Yeah.
doing all this stuff. And I'm down consistent 5 pounds. So 185 to 180, 179 sometimes.
When's the last time you weighed yourself?
This morning.
We're supposed to be weighing in today.
Might be a difference on our scales. We'll
Way
see.
to kill it, Brad. No, I'm just kidding.
We'll see
Okay, so you like your current goals? You want to change?
yeah, they're good for now.
You're doing pretty good at working out.
Yeah, I've done more.
Too, yeah. I don't know. I looked at yours and it said,
This week's not.
I'm like, warriors or workout. And you're here the most, aren't you?
Yeah.
Last week
You're here for like other things.
I had like 6 days last week.
Yeah.
I think it was.
I had
More
4
than
last week.
your goal.
Yeah.
So you want to keep your goals the same?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to add anything? Is there anything out there that's bothering you want to add and change?
No, just
Not yet.
I want to do the sleep deal, but maybe not this time. I want to go to bed earlier and wake up earlier and work out earlier.
You want to wait till next time, maybe?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd like to work out before I do anything else.
Yeah. And help get you pumped up for your day.
Yeah.
Wake you up.
It might
That
help.
will help wake you up too, so you
Right,
won't
right.
probably need the caffeine.
That's what I think too,
Yeah.
but not this time.
What time do you normally go to bed?
10, 11.
And you wake up?
I try to get up at 6 and snooze until 6:37.
Not terrible.
No.
You the same? 10 or 11? Gosh.
Like even if I could just get up at 6, that would be enough.
Yeah.
Give me an
So we
hour to
did the
work out
same.
and then get the kids up at 7.
I think if you cut out, like get to bed by no later than 10. Because I mean, even 11, I think is kind of pushing it. I don't know.
When I set my alarm, it says I'm
So if you can get to bed by 10, then you can wake up better probably by 6.
Yeah. It says I'm getting, I've had to push it to 6:30, but it tells me how many hours it's going to be, so it's around 8. That's an improvement.
Yeah.
For me anyway. But I'm just not exactly getting up when the alarm goes off.
Hit the snooze a couple times. Yeah. Okay.
Next time.
Well, that's good to hear all that. Yeah. You're just killing it over here.
Because of this,
what about you, Corey? How are your goals going, and what are you most proud of so far?
I'm most proud of having my breakfasts and snacks and stuff ready.
That's a good one.
I'm prepared.
You struggled with breakfast, didn't you?
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's been pretty.
What have you been making lately for breakfast?
I made 2 quiches last week, which carried over to this week. So I put asparagus in them.
You freeze these? Do you freeze them?
You can.
They stay pretty good in the fridge?
They stayed good in the fridge. They're gone now. I didn't make one this week because we're going to be gone. So.
Okay.
Eating more vegetables too, because I didn't make my veggie bucket this week because, like I said, we're going to be gone. So we just finished up what we have, and I don't have enough. So I don't like it. So that's a change. And my mindset is like, we're going on this trip, and I'm like, what am I going to eat? Because I don't want to eat like I normally did. We went on a trip a month ago, and I didn't care what I ate. I ate junk food, the whole, like, traveling food.
A month ago it was?
Mm-hmm. That was before we started. And then this time I don't want to do that. I want to do something.
Do you guys have goals set for your trip? Like,
no.
You're just going to pick healthier options when you go places?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I took all the food out of the fridge and put it in the motorhome. So we have food. So like tonight we won't have to go out and eat. Probably.
Stock up on fruit and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like a bowl of fruit and stuff like that.
Maybe we have a fridge.
I need to add the apples in there, but I brought all the fruit out.
That's a good idea.
So we have to stop. I'll be done here at 3. So maybe on the way home I'll stop and get some vegetables.
When are you leaving?
Tonight.
How are the kids doing? Are they doing good with your guys's? Are they still on board, kind of picking and choosing? Or are they kind of just whatever?
They're pushing the mindful eating a little bit and eating their breakfast until we catch them with their phones.
Sometimes I let them slide, but not often.
Yeah.
Like this morning, it was a no.
Happy Cat Day. What's that? Happy Cat Day.
That's good.
Yeah.
What have you struggled with the most?
The night routine, the journaling probably.
You're still struggling?
It's not attached to anything. So at night I'm done for the day and I just want to relax and watch reels on my phone.
So you need to find something to attach that, is what you're saying?
Else.
So you do it?
Yeah. Or just do it. I'm not sure.
Is it laid out anywhere in front of your face?
It's usually in my backpack because I bring it back and forth. Yeah. It's like a planner too.
Wonder if you I
need to maybe just get a separate one.
Pull it out and put it on the side of your bed or something with like a pen, and then like right before you go to sleep you kind of jot it down. It's like a reminder every day.
Right.
So why do you carry it with you in your backpack?
Because I write my hours down in it.
Oh, so it has other things?
And it's a planner, yeah. So I write down everything I'm doing that week too.
I wonder if you can separate.
I need to
find
find a separate one.
A separate one for your backpack and leave the journaling for home.
Just set it right there. That's a good idea. Because it needs to be easy. I'm going through the Atomic Habits book.
Oh, are you still reading that?
I'm listening to it still. Yeah.
Oh, you're listening to it.
Yeah. Because
He's like in the car. Is that when you?
Yeah, going back and forth is usually when I do it.
Nice.
I can't read stuff like that.
Right.
It makes me go to sleep. I get bored.
My favorite.
I can read
It just depends
stories.
on the subject.
I have to listen to them.
So, how are you with your current goals? Are you happy with them? Do you want to change anything? Add anything?
No, I don't think so.
Maybe just try to brainstorm a new idea for your journaling.
Yeah. Yeah, I think what you said was good. Wonder, just find a different notebook.
What about working out? Because you're struggling with that this
This
week only,
has
though?
been, yeah. Last week I did good. I did four times. This week we're getting ready to go, and I just had my clients, so I worked out Monday, Tuesday. I can't remember what happened.
What about your berries?
That's every day. I'm good on that.
So tell me about this eat without distractions. Is this recent? So you haven't Tuesday, Wednesday,
That
you did
one's
it?
pretty recent.
Oh, you did one Tuesday. No mindful eating
no.
yesterday?
No. Yesterday? No. Because I was alone the whole time. That's a big
So you
deal.
get bored,
Yeah, I just get bored eating.
You're supposed to enjoy eating, though.
I know.
That should be I would say that would be the easiest, because then when you're not being distracted by other people, or I don't know. I guess there's really nothing to look at. I mean, if you had like a view or like a chair, like a little patio set out here, you could sit outside because it's been nice. And
I should have.
Even though I don't think you want to inhale all this
like
dust.
in a completely different room,
Yeah.
clear across the house.
Because you do, like I've noticed you
comes
in the
with me.
mornings when I'm like reading my Bible or whatever, and my phone's in my lap, like, or not in my lap, but like next to me, like I'm like reading, but you have the urge. You know what I mean?
You'll just
like,
check it. It beeps or something. Yeah.
So like completely removing it would probably.
Completely removing it.
Yeah. But I mean, they're doing work out there, so sit out there and inhale the dust while you eat your food.
Savor the food.
Yeah.
Taste what you're actually eating. Think about it.
So that is something I need to.
So yeah, I'll have to get online and figure out why. Maybe it's
the
just
computer
the way
itself.
it connects to the app or something. It's just funky.
I don't know. It's being weird.
Because I didn't double anything, so I don't know.
You thought we were just failing all over the place, huh?
Yeah, I don't know what I'm looking at anymore. Like I go and I'm like, oh, they're doing great. I just go like to the recent. Like, oh, they're doing great. Okay, she's struggling there. And then I guess I keep thinking like this is the further I go down, like the further back, like last week.
That would seem right.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. I usually enter some of them or complete some of them the next day because I don't go in the app that night and check. Yeah, I did that all day.
So how do you feel you did with your goals since last check-in? Do you think you did good? You did your best? You could do better?
I always feel like I could do better. I did good.
You think you did good? Mm-hmm. Okay. You said you did. You think you did good. Do you think you...
I think you did.
You just did good
I think you did better than
last week or last check-in.
Oh.
I mean, you're killing it with the workouts.
He's doing
and
really good.
the veggies. Other
I
than
could say better, except I'm not doing the journal. But it seems like I kind of figured out what was going on. You can always do better, right? I'm feeling better.
Yeah.
I believe.
I'm thinking
That
better.
was kind of my point for starting this whole thing.
Do you need another journal sheet for your
I just
food? You still using?
Don't want to write it down.
He doesn't want to do that anymore.
Like,
Because like he got the idea of what was.
But what about writing it down only when you're feeling bad?
that's what I was doing. But now maybe I
but now
don't
you
feel
don't- you
bad,
just
I guess.
completely-
Because I don't remember to write anything now.
So he must not feel bad.
So I don't know what it was. That's the only issue. But
Exactly.
sugar is a suspect to me.
Caffeine or... I wonder if...
There's, I wish I could still dial the caffeine down. That still affects me in a different way. But
So you're having less irritable flushing, everything when it comes to your eating, so you don't really... It's gotten better.
yeah, that's why I don't remember to write it down in the journal. And then I was
But I
like,
wonder if you ever
forget
have, do
it.
you have like ever a big blush or feeling crummy that you want to jot it down, or do you just like not think about it when you do have those?
When I have them, I would still write it down. But it hasn't been
Pretty bad at all.
enough to get my attention.
Okay, that's good then.
Yeah, I think he's eating more vegetables, which are feeding the probiotics in his stomach, which is what were taken out when he had that antibiotic, that high doses of antibiotics. So I think
That's what else I got too, is some different
building it back up.
different probiotics.
Yeah. Can you remind me how often did you eat veggie before you did your veggie bucket? Hardly ever.
Yeah, I
So
ate them when they were around, but I'm eating them a lot more now.
yeah.
Consciously looking for them.
Yeah, I'm missing them when they're gone.
That's pretty cool though, to see that, you know, like to have someone go from like hardly ever touching veggie and having the side effects that you had with food, and then eating that. Obviously, it goes to show that your body needs veggies. That it's
Yeah, it
helpful
does.
to eat.
Yeah, maybe now that I've related that to feeling better, then that's why I enjoy having it. That sounds like me. That's how I operate. So,
Yeah, same with the sugars too. The sugar and the caffeine.
That I notice a lot real fast. Sometimes I'll have a sugar craving, so I'll eat it, and then it just makes me tired really fast.
Yeah.
But I don't really crave sugar very much. But yesterday I did. It's just out of the blue sometimes. But I think it's when I don't have the right things to fill me up available.
It takes a lot to recognize that. To like recognize, like I probably could cut back. I don't eat that much sugar, but I notice when I eat sugar before bed, it disrupts my sleep.
Yeah, me too. I noticed that too.
That's the one thing I do notice. But I probably could pay attention more throughout the day when I do eat something sweet. If I get a headache or, you know, I'm feeling groggy.
I just haven't had as much sugar lately, and so I've noticed it. That
Kind of like when you cut out greasy food or, you know, fast food, and then your body's not used to it, and then when you do eat it, you just don't feel the same.
yeah.
That's what we did this
It's
weekend.
good. It takes a lot for someone to recognize those.
Then we have the chance, like last Saturday, we went to Dairy Queen to eat that food and see how that feels. So,
And then we went to KFC the next day just for convenience. And then we haven't eaten there, so we ate all the bad food. I did. Anyway.
Do you want to weigh in?
Yeah.
sure,
Who wants to go first? I have
Let Brad go first.
I go first.
Corey. Well, so with she actually she lost a little bit of weight, but gained it in muscle. So the scale was like, I think it was only off by a couple of pounds, but I told her, I'm like, but look it, like you gained muscle because you have been working out and you lost the fat. So the scale is not going to really fluctuate a whole lot.
Right.
This was last time, but if you flip it, this is current.
Okay.
So, I mean, you were down by a couple pounds, lost some body fat, gained some muscle.
Nice. Going the right direction.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a huge difference.
No.
It's only been a month though.
Yeah.
You don't want how much?
But we're making progress.
2 pounds. Same. 3 pounds. Cool.
Yeah, it is
I'm happy with mine.
2-3 pounds less. Okay, so it's not the 5 that I thought it was. Yeah, that's good. Now you know we weren't lying. We're doing what we're supposed to.
Yeah. Like on the scale at home, because I don't obsess about it. I'm just like, what did I eat today? How does that affect things? Just for fun.
So remember how I told you?
Obsesses about it.
Yeah. So you remember how I told you she's trying this diet thing through someone? Well, pretty much you starve yourself. She's like hating life right now. I'm like, if
Why would you do
are
that?
so upset because you are not eating, then why are you doing this?
Well, tell her.
Because you think
Well,
you
you can
have
tell
to
her.
do something drastic.
Well, what happened? So and then she signed up for another month. She's not even done with her month. I'm like, you're not even done with your month and you're miserable and you signed up for another month? Okay, I'm not understanding. But tried it because she just had a baby and was like trying to lose some weight fast. And she did it for a week and she said she lost a few pounds, I think like 3 pounds. I don't know. And then she's like, and the next day I ate something and I gained it all back. And so she's like, screw this. I'm not starving myself just to
do that.
And
Well,
that's-
you should lose it over.
yeah, well, and
we've
then I
like-
told her, like, once you lose this weight and then you're off of it, what are you going to do? And I think I told you last time, they give you some guidance and material to help you keep the weight off.
Yeah.
But
Great.
to lose the weight, you had to starve. So therefore, like, I'm
You're not going to do that again.
she's eating like 1 meal a day. That's all she can have.
Oh, that's stupid. It makes me mad.
I know.
That stuff. Why do people think torturing people is a healthy way of life?
Because maybe that's what they learn.
Yeah.
And she paid $600
No.
to do it. Like, you're paying $600 to starve yourself?
Wow.
Come see me. You'll be happy.
Yeah, this seems good. Like, we pretty much still eat what we want, what
Yeah,
we
but-
like.
I haven't cut anything out. That's what I told someone the other day. I'm not, because they were like, well, I don't know how much fat you can have. And I'm like, however much I want. I'm not cutting anything out. I'm just adding better things.
Yep. And that's what I told.
Proud of myself. Good.
And she wants to live. She's like, I don't want to eat like I did what I had to leave. Like, that's not my goal. I don't want to look like that anymore. Like, I know I want to enjoy my food. I want to enjoy life and just, not have to worry about it. She's like, I just need to lose a few pounds first. And I'm like, whatever. I'm like, it's not about taking anything away from you. We don't like, you don't want to, you take something away, you're going to crave it more. You're going to want it more. And it's about moderation and healthier options. And
Totally
Like
having
I had to take
the
the
stuff-
peanut butter away from myself.
easy. And yeah. And then I wanted to have a peanut butter and honey sandwich, so it would be a healthier sugar than just sugar cookies.
peanut butter and what?
Honey sandwich.
Have you tried agave?
Yeah.
I think it's less sugar. I just hear so much about honey having a lot of sugar, even though it's more natural.
Yeah, it is.
I'd rather have more natural than I've heard things about agave too.
Yeah.
Like it's not.
I like the taste of agave too. It's just more like light. Honey can be pretty powerful, but it's still good.
Anyway,
This is the wrong
I
one.
couldn't have it, so because he ate it all, and he hadn't bought any more.
You should try putting peanut butter, and honey and banana. My grandma used to make me those all the time.
Yep, delicious.
I've done that with peanut butter, cocoa powder, and bananas in a tortilla instead.
Oh, that sounds good. How much cocoa powder though? Because that could be like
Just a little, not too much.
Not for flavor.
I feel like that can be overpowering depending on. I don't know.
But the banana sweetens it up, so it tastes good enough that you just sprinkle cocoa powder on it.
And then you put a tortilla, like, do you toast it? Or do you just leave it
eat
like
it.
a cold tortilla? Or I would
Like
keep
a
it in
roll.
the fridge so it would be cold.
Wrap,
But
like a roll up. I don't know. They're good.
my kids are hooked on, I like it too, it's Nutella wrap. But we toast the tortilla and then put it so it's like melted.
I'll just try the toasting part.
I used to not like Nutella until I had
I don't
those, and now
like
I'm like, well, these are addicting.
Yeah, it's delicious.
With bananas?
Do you have a picture of
No,
ours
I haven't done
side by
that.
side?
Yeah, not side by side. I don't have the old one. Oh, I didn't take a picture side by side. We can.
Picture of yours.
Do before and after for both of us.
I'm gonna post this everywhere.
Yeah, you should.
So within a month, 4 weeks, it's good.
And this is sustainable too. So
Yeah, it's not
like
like
even
yeah. So you can keep it off.
I'm sick of people like being skeptical about what I'm doing.
Just put that in you.
They're not real. They're just like, oh. You know what I mean? Okay.
Proof's on the printout there,
Right.
whether this is working or not. I'm drinking more water too. I got a new water bottle like the kind I used to have.
You're doing pretty good with that.
I'm doing lots better with that. But that big picture I showed you, put it in the dishwasher and it shrunk down like. So I'm back to what I had before, which is fine.
The dishwasher, you have to be careful with what kind of plastic. I've done that a few times.
It was only a Ross bottle, so
Yeah.
it wasn't. I was like, what? Anyways.
Well, cool.
Well, thanks, Tina.
Yes. Thank
That was
you.
fun.
Good job. It's pretty hard. Like, you got to really want it, you know? And I told her she probably, out of a handful of my clients, that she was probably one of the best ones.
Yeah. More dedicated.
She actually, like, did it. At least
for a
compared to
while.
the app.
Yeah.
Compared to the app. Because nobody else did the app, so.
Right.
Nice.
It's helpful. I like it.
But she also, yesterday, they were going to go grocery shopping and start meal planning again. She's like, she took away, she got a lot out of the program, like as far as like how to meal prep. She didn't know anything about that. And, you know, mindful eating, she takes that with her and things like that. I'm like, that's good.
Yeah.
Help her in some way, I guess.
Right.
Yeah.
It'll get her. But then if she needs that little person on her shoulder, whatever,
Yeah.
holding her accountable again.
Okay.